Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to do a little bit of review. We're going to start chapter 13 today, solving complex algebraic equations, and just a little review on some algebraic expressions, this time using fractions and decimals. So as you recall, like terms are terms with the same variable raised to the same, that should be 2, raised to the same power. Okay. And when we combine like terms, we always want to make sure it's in simplest form. What does that mean? That means that there should be no like terms and no parentheses. Make sure you are writing all of this down. Now, you can always pause and rewind if you need to. So, for example, if I had 4 minus 3x minus 7 plus 5x. Now, I've got like terms here. I've got 4 minus 7. So I end up with a negative 3. And then negative 3x plus 5x gives me plus 2x. Or I could have 2x minus 3. Either one of those is correct. Now, another example would be if I had 14 minus 3 times the quantity 8, or x minus 8. Now, I've got parentheses here. Be extremely careful here because I want you to think of this as a negative 3. Remember, we're going to add the opposite. So when we distribute, we're distributing that negative 3. So I have 14, then negative 3 times x gives me negative 3x, or I can write it as minus x, and then negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24. I still have like terms. So I have negative 3x plus 38, or if I wanted to write, if you had, or 38 minus 3x as well. So let's take a look at example 2 here. Simplifying an algebraic expression. Now, I've got like terms and like terms. Here I have 1/2, but as you recall with fractions, we need to make sure we have common denominators. So I'm just going to change that to 2/4. So 3/4 y minus 2/4 y gives me 1/4 y. And then 12 minus 6 gives me 6. There is yet another way to write this. So if I take a look at this one, if you recall, this is really 1/4 times y. So as I multiply across, 1 times y is y, 4 times 1 is 4. So my alternate answer could be y divided by 4 plus 6. So both of these are good. However, this one is the best answer. How do you know you're done? Always do the math until there is no more math to do. Now, what I'd like for you to do is hit pause on your screen and try the next 6 problems on your own. When you're done, hit play, hit pause right now. All right, so our final answers here. Like terms, think about this. This is 1y. And so that really, I could rewrite that as 2/2 y. So 2/2 y minus 3/2 y is negative 1/2 y plus 10. Combine our like terms. That's 1r squared. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so that's r squared. Then I have no other like term there and no other like term there. Now, let's see. 7 minus 5 is 2. 4p plus 1p gives me 5p plus 2q. We're going to simplify the expression here as well. We end up with 22 minus 2z. For 5, we end up with 6 and 8/10 x minus 5. And for 6, we end up with 9/8b, or you could say 9b divided by 8. All right, so example 3. Simplifying an algebraic expression. We're still going to distribute here. So a negative half times 6, so half of 6 is 3. So that's negative 3n. Negative half times 4 minus 2 plus 2n. Remember, do the math until there's no more math to do. So negative 3n plus 2n gives me a negative n minus 2. Now, you do not need to put that 1 in front of the variable, because remember our identity property, 1 times anything is always itself. All right, hit pause and try these next 3 on your own. All right, you better pause. No watching as we do it. Here we go. All right, so we're going to distribute. So 3q plus 3 minus 4. Combine your like terms, 3q minus 1. Now, the next one, we have distribute our negative 2. So negative 2g, negative 2 times 4, minus 8, plus 7g. Combine our like terms, so that gives us 5g minus 8. Now here, remember, we have the negative. Watch your negatives, okay? We need to make sure we're distributing that negative. So I have 7, negative 4 times 3/4. That gives me 3x. Negative times a negative is positive. 4 times 1/4 is 1. Combine your like terms. So I have 8 minus 3x, or if you rewrote it this way, that's fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip this last one. So you are good to go for today's lesson. You can go ahead and start your work on Big Ideas Math. It is 13.1. You need to show all of your work on a separate sheet of paper and upload it into your assignment to give credit. Write out the problem, show your work. Have a great day.